KitKat, the iconic chocolate-covered wafer loved by millions across the globe. With its signature red wrapper and unforgettable crunch, it's more than just a snack. It's a tradition, a moment of joy, and for many, a nostalgic favorite. But what's the secret behind this beloved treat? How does it go from raw cocoa beans in distant tropical fields to the perfect chocolate bar you break apart without thinking? Today we take you behind the scenes of one of the world's largest chocolate factories, where over 8 million KitKat bars are produced every single day. What you're about to see is a surprisingly intricate and beautiful journey, a blend of farming, science, and culinary art. It all starts thousands of miles away beneath the sweltering West African sun, where rows of lush cocoa trees stretch as far as the eye can see. Each July the harvest begins. Skilled farmers move through the fields, hand-picking the ripest cocoa pods with practiced care. These aren't rushed movements. Each pod is chosen with purpose, to protect the precious cocoa beans inside. Once harvested, the pods are cracked open to reveal plump beans nestled inside. These beans are carefully laid out on wide drying mats and left under the open sky. For about 8 days, the sun does its work, pulling out moisture, hardening the shells, and locking in the rich chocolate flavors that will define the KitKat experience. Before the beans ever make it to the production line, they undergo an intense inspection process. Each batch is tested for moisture content, size, texture, and yes, even scent. Only the finest, most aromatic beans pass through to the next stage. At Nestlé's state-of-the-art chocolate factory, the beans begin a remarkable transformation. It starts with a thorough cleaning. Massive conveyor belts feed the beans into a rotating drum where they tumble and rub against each other, while jets of air remove any remaining dust or husks. By the end of this process, the beans are pristine and ready to meet the fire. Next comes roasting. Much like coffee, roasting cocoa beans is a delicate art. The temperature and timing are closely guarded secrets. A few degrees too hot or a few seconds too long and the chocolate flavor changes completely. The roasted beans, now warm and fragrant, are ground into a thick velvety paste. From here, they're pressed in powerful machines to extract cocoa butter, leaving behind dense cocoa cakes, each one weighing about 7 kilograms. These cakes are crushed again into a fine aromatic powder, the key ingredient in KitKat's legendary chocolate. That powder is mixed with milk powder, sugar, cocoa butter, emulsifiers, and a blend of secret ingredients. Everything blends inside giant mixing machines until it becomes a rich, glossy chocolate mass. But the process doesn't stop there. Now comes conching, the slow refining stage where the chocolate is smoothed to perfection. Over hours, it's gently ground until the texture becomes silky and the flavor incredibly refined. After that, the liquid chocolate is tempered. Its temperature is carefully raised and lowered in a controlled cycle. This prevents sugar crystals from forming and ensures the final chocolate is smooth, shiny, and perfectly snappable. The chocolate is now ready. It's the soul of KitKat. But every soul needs a heart, and in this case, that's the wafer. Creating the signature crunch of a KitKat is its own precise process. Wheat flour, sugar, purified water, vegetable fats, salt, and a special leavening agent are mixed into a smooth batter. This batter is piped into baking molds through ultra-precise nozzles to guarantee uniform thickness. The molds are flash-baked at up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit for just 30 seconds. This locks in the crispness while preserving that delicate structure. Once baked, the wafers are cooled slowly using cold air, which keeps them crisp and ready for coating without melting the chocolate. Meanwhile, a special chocolate filling is made, different from the outer layer. This filling contains a secret ingredient, ground-up KitKat bars. That's right, any imperfect bars from earlier are crushed and mixed into the inner filling, creating a zero-waste cycle that's deliciously efficient. It's time for the transformation. The wafer sheets are layered and glued together with that creamy filling. Then the whole assembly moves forward on conveyor belts toward a mesmerizing waterfall of melted chocolate. 3 flawless layers of coating are applied until the bar gleams with perfection. A final wafer sheet seals the top. Then sharp precision blades divide the bar into the famous 4-fingered format. It happens in an instant, yet every cut is exact. In just 15 hours, raw beans have become delicious, glossy KitKat bars. On high-speed lines, molds are filled, coatings are applied, and bars pass through cooling tunnels. The aroma is irresistible. The sound of the conveyor belts, honestly, is hypnotic. Watching the chocolate flow, the wafers stack, and the final bars emerge is almost meditative. And with over 200,000 bars produced per hour, it's also an incredible display of engineering. You've heard the slogan, "Have a break, have a KitKat." Since 1958, it's become one of the most iconic taglines in advertising history. It's clever, simple, and universally relatable. It doesn't just refer to snapping the bar apart. It encourages you to pause, to unwind, and to treat yourself. That emotional connection has helped KitKat remain a staple in homes, stores, and lunchboxes for decades. Before a single bar reaches a store, it must pass strict quality tests. Bars with any imperfection, air bubbles, cracks, or coating inconsistencies are removed and recycled into future batches. The flawless bars head to the packaging line. In seconds, they're wrapped in foil, sealed in the iconic red wrapper, and boxed for shipment. Every day, up to 8 million KitKat bars leave the factory. From there, they travel to warehouses and stores across the world, ready to be enjoyed one break at a time. So, the next time you unwrap a KitKat and snap off a piece, you'll know the journey behind it. From tropical cocoa farms through fire and coning to crisp wafers and that sweet, iconic crunch. If you enjoyed discovering the story behind your favorite treat, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and tap the bell icon so you never miss more incredible behind-the-scenes food journeys. And as always, have a break. Have a KitKat.